Well, we are back with Chef Jenny Brulé, who is making a viral cheesy crinkle pie. Chef Jenny,
hi.
So glad to have you here.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here, Autumn.
All right, so this is a great, and what I love is easy dish, right?
Yeah, it is really easy, and it uses phyllo dough, which is, some people confuse it with puff pastry, but they're not at all the same. So phyllo dough is these little, very, very thin sheets that you can kind of see through. In fact, I think this is 2 sheets, so you can see how thin and delicate they are. They're used a lot in Greek cooking and Middle Eastern cooking.
Okay, so are they healthier?
They are healthier.
Okay, we're here for it.
They are. Now, you're supposed to slather them with butter.
Oh, no, but you have something else, right?
Well, what I usually do at home is that I spray it with like Pam or something. It just needs some kind of oil to loosen things up or to keep it moisturized, just like our faces. But anyway, so the way this is done, here I brought butter because you guys all need to fatten up a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, you know what? If you want to, these are done. These are the ones I've
Okay, these are done.
Yes. If you want to try this, it's still warm.
Okay. Of course, that's the one thing I can do, Chef Jenny.
Excellent.
I'm a phenomenal taste tester, but the rest, I don't know.
Well, this is so easy though. So just a little bit of butter, not the whole sheet. Normally people would say do the whole sheet. No, we're just doing a little bit. And then these are wild mushrooms that I've sauteed with shallots and a little cognac.
Oh my goodness, this is so good.
Yay, I'm glad. Yeah,
See, now I need to watch because I need to be able to do it myself.
Yeah, well, it's so easy. And but you could do it, make it sweet. You could change up whatever the filling you want. You can change it up. You just have to make sure that there's a little bit of moisture, but not too much.
Okay, so you're obviously, that tasted, what was that, sausage?
Bacon.
Bacon, okay.
Yeah. Bacon makes everything better, I think. Unless you're a vegetarian, then or a pig, then it's not so good. But anyway, so yeah, so bacon, you could do ham and cheese, you could do scrambled eggs in it.
So people eat it for breakfast, you can make it for lunch, anything.
Yeah, you could do like pizza, but don't put the sauce in and then have it, you could dip it in the sauce. You could do it are you a sweet person or a savory person?
I love things that are sweet, so yeah.
Okay, so now we'll start talking about sweet things. So you could make it like a cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
You know, with a filling.
I had a cinnamon roll last night, fun fact.
For dinner?
No, not for dinner.
Okay. I would say you really are committed to the sweet. But you could also do it with pie filling.
Oh.
You know, fill this up with pie filling, and then when they come out, here I did everything bagel seasoning. When they come out, just do powdered sugar, just so they look kind of pretty. Anyway, so I just brushed this little log with a little more butter and then roll it up.
Okay.
And
this looks a little bit more advanced.
No, it's just rolling. That's all.
Rolling. Okay, you roll it. Okay.
That's it.
I'll just have to practice.
Yeah, well, you don't even have to. If you want to make it one long log, you can do that totally. Some people will do folding like with spanakopita. See, these are getting dry. Oh, that's the thing to really pay attention to with phyllo dough, is it dries out really quick and then it starts to crumble and it doesn't work. So I should have kept this under a damp towel while I was working with it. But anyway, so these come out, the reason they're called crinkles, because they're all crinkled up. They're super crunchy on the outside. And can you see, is the inside, does it come out? You can't see it, it's too crunchy. But anyway, it's got the melted cheese and the bacon and the wild mushrooms, and they just take the bacon out and then it's vegetarian. I
love it. You did a phenomenal job, Chef Jenny. For those at home that want to know more about this recipe and how they can make it, where can they access that?
I have no idea, but I will give WCNC the recipe, and so it will be, I would guess, on maybe your Facebook page?
Yes, possibly. We'll have it accessible for everyone.
Yes, for sure.
All right, Chef Jenny, thank you so much for joining us.